Chainlink above 23, up around 6% on the day, better than most on the day. However, we've got some work to do. We have put in consecutive lower highs where we are now. Diagonal resistance is never as important as horizontal resistance. Always remember that. So our biggest target is actually this guy right here. We need to put in a higher high, 24.40, and then the skies start to clear. However, this is a pretty big move, right? This is a significant move. This is exactly what we needed to do. You know, working on a, 30+% move in the past 3 days is pretty much a good start. Yeah. So that's pretty great. Now, if we come back here and reject, right, this is normal, typical, expected. But what we want to look for is a hold, ideally of the EMA 8, as you can see here in the red. Let's see what that number is as of today. Now, we're on the 4-hour chart, so super short time frame. So 22.25 if we move down today. We want to hold that. You also want to be watching the yellow 21 EMA at 21.24 and rising quite rapidly, I might add. You can see our zone down here, right? We don't want to go back into there. And based on a 33% move in 3 days, I don't think that's very likely. More likely, our next target is 24.40 and then some. But that's the primary target. Take out that high. Whether it be today, tomorrow, or next week, whatever. Right? We'll make more Chainlink videos. Stay tuned for that. But this is the super short time frame, 4-hour. Let's go to the daily. Right? You can see these are pretty much irrelevant now. We don't need those. Who cares? High time frame zone. This is more apparent and evident on the weekly. But we're still in bull flag formation on the macro. Right? Big run up. Flagging down. We don't want to go lower though. The lows need to be in. We wick down to the 786. Right at 1830. Perfect. Holding above the 100-day blue line. 100-day EMA. Perfect. Bounce again. Back above all moving averages. Perfect. Back above our higher time frame zone. Perfect. How about the Gaussian channel? A wick right to the bottom of the Gaussian channel. A bounce immediately. Perfect. Back above immediately. Closing. Now working on our second consecutive close. Let's zoom in for all the people that can't see. Back-to-back consecutive closes above the median Gaussian channel line. Perfect. And now our target, I would say our next, blast-off zone would likely happen. First and foremost, if we take out that candle around $24. But let's just take out the wick and the top of the Gaussian channel too and get back above 25 and just rip the Band-Aid off. Did you sell here? You weak-handed son of a bitch. Let's get going, right? This is exactly what we need for a fake out, head fake to the downside, get everyone bearish. Bitcoin too, right? Head fake to 89K. Good luck if you sold down there. Epic sign of reversal in Bitcoin, epic sign of reversal in Chainlink. If you haven't been listening, perfect. Next target, 3-day chart, day chart, like it's 24. Right? So let's go look at how the Gaussian channel is doing on the 5-day. Notice just turning back green, price action above said channel. Check mark, also known as perfect. So also, where do we wick to? How about the 21 EMA on the 5-day? If only we could do that so perfectly on the weekly. I'm glad you asked. Voila. A throwback to the 786. Coincidentally, the 21-week EMA, still right there. Holding above, closing above the EMA 14 even. What do we call this? Perfect. Bull flag on the weekly. Next target. Hello, the 1618, $43. We already went to the 786. Like, we already went there. That's 30 somethings for the birds. No. Chainlink plaid starts at 43. That's where we're going for. And then if you don't have your shirt, once Chainlink gets to 40, go visit a goddamn Goodwill or something, right? Get the shirt somewhere, somehow. Go on eBay. Once we get a 4, you got to have your shirt. All right. Not that I'll ever know or see you, but there we go. Okay, so Chainlink, all the signs are there. Great. Look at that long wick. Gotcha. Look at this long wick. Gotcha. We're back up. It's go time. Bitcoin looking like it wants to do something special in the not so distant future. Altcoins looking like they want to do something special in the not so distant future. Total 3. That's what you want to be watching. That's altcoins. Outperforming total 1 by a pretty good margin. Outperforming total 2 by a pretty good margin. Total 3 outperforming all. This is what we look for in the early signs of alt season. It could be the start, right? It's hard to know when the start is. Usually you're well into it when you see the cycle happening, but all the signs are there. Chainlink, Bitcoin, the big hitters, Solana, big hitters are there. You need to also be watching Solana. Just FYI, putting in a higher high even on the daily chart. Watch this little trick, right? If the lows are almost definitively in, if we see Solana get above 220, watch for that. Then it's full send. Link above 25, Solana above 220. Really, Link needs to be at 220, right? I think we could all agree with that. Okay, anything that you want to see more of, or questions, comments, thoughts, let me know in the comments below. If you want more help navigating this cycle, you got to get in our Patreon group through Patreon. Or you get access to our private Silver Alerts group where we do a lot of extra updates every day, keep you on top of every move. Altcoins, dominance, Tether, altcoin dominance, Bitcoin, do daily updates in there. You get access to requests, anything you want to know, right? We cover everything in there. Just try it out. It'll be well worth it. If you want more personal help than that, I can do one-on-one calls with you. We rebalance your portfolio. I show you all the ins and outs of the market based on my 8 years of being here. And you're gonna make it this cycle, right? All right. That's that. Quote of the day. We can go look at it. I didn't refresh it. It caught me. Know thyself, know thy enemy, 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. The battle is won before it's fought, right? Something like that. All right. We'll end it there. I don't have a card of the day for you, but I can grab one from around here. Let's do this one. Got one of my best model cars I own. By best, I mean highly expensive. All right, this is the full 1/8 scale, hand-built McLaren P1. We'd like to have one day, but I don't know if I'd spend that much ever. Doors move up. It's got real carbon on it. It's got carpet inside. Yeah, this is a bull market buy last cycle. Probably little regrets. We could have a lot more Chainlink at this point if I didn't buy this, but oh well. It's still cool. It sits on my desk. I look at it every day and wonder how much more Link I could have. All right, that's McLaren P1 in the cool yellow. I have one more 1/8 car. Any guesses what it is? I might have shown it once. Comments below. If you guess it right, maybe you get something. Maybe.